Hello, my name is Ivan Rivas and this is my activity 5 for the Global Culture class. For this activity we were presented with two videos. One talked about how your culture affects your personality and the other talked about how you can manage cultural differences to make a better professional life. The first video exposes individualism and collectivism. It shows a few characteristics of each of them, such as individualism promoting self-reliance and independence, as well as prioritizing self-improvement over the others. Collectivism, on the other hand, tries to see for the improvement of the community and the group, and they are a lot more flexible with how they relate with each other. However, they are a lot more inflexible with how they relate with another group. Whether you choose one or another is usually dependent on your cultural landscape and the country you live on. However, other aspects such as the local community and your religion can also influence in your personality. The second video tries to see about cultural management. On a lateral landscape, it talks about the three aspects that you need to take in consideration in order to have a smooth experience with foreign coworkers. This step is recognition, respect, and reconciliation. Recognition promotes the identification of different cultural ideas so that you can identify better what kind of person you're dealing with. Respect tries to basically appreciate those differences. That way you can adapt your own ideas to those of the people around you, allowing you to have a smoother experience with your coworkers. Lastly, the video talks about reconciliation, and this is the action of actually taking all of the differences and your cultural awareness in order to structure a new idea or way to basically progress forward together. By assembling all of the different pieces and ideas from each culture, it's easier to get a bigger picture of how you can deal with a problem. This is usually the hardest part, as not a lot of people can make a compromise of their ideals for the benefit of others. So with that in mind, the video answers the question of what is cross-cultural management and teamwork, and it essentially boils down to using the cultural differences in favor of the project instead of trying to suppress them so we have a standardized vision. That way we can have a bigger panorama of everything that's happening around the project, making a more complete and overall better work. The video also talks about the challenges that can be encountered during this process. One of the most common issues is the stereotypes. By simplifying another person's culture, you're essentially diminishing the value that that person has over a project, and you're not actually seeing what they can offer completely. Another common issue is the stubbornness, or the lack of will to actually change something or compromise your own ideals in order to favor the project. However, the most common issue above all of them is the lack of knowledge about cultures, and this doesn't refer to knowing about their history or their tradition. It means more about not being culturally aware of what their customs or the manner of speech or even little things such as their movement actually mean. Because of this, a lot of people can act rude in the eyes of others, and this eventually starts to close off doors. However, if you're culturally aware, or at least you understand that other people have other different traditions and mannerisms, you can still try and act naturally with them and work properly. In conclusion, by having an open mindset and a lot of cultural awareness, you can essentially work with anyone, anywhere. That way, a lot of doors open to you, allowing you to get better opportunities and overall have a better and smoother working experience wherever you go. That will be all for Activity 5, thanks for watching and have a nice day.